Bookies, welcome back to the channel. It is almost Christmas. It is the middle of June, which means it is almost freaking Christmas. I can't believe half the year is just gone already, which is kind of insane that we're already in the middle of the year. But today I wanted to do the mid-year book tag. I saw Larry Reads at Larry Reads do this challenge on her channel, so go check that out if you want to. I'll leave the prompts in the description down below if you want to participate in the comment section or film your own video, hey, if you want to. So without further ado, let's get on to the video. The first prompt of the tag is, what is the best book you've read so far this year? And for me, it has to be From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Guys, I don't know how I avoided this book for so long, but it is incredible. As a romantasy fan, why haven't I read this when it was popular? This book was popular like years and years ago, and I only picked it up this year because I was on my plus size heroine kick, and I was like, oh yeah, this book has that. And it was so good. I love this book. It follows Poppy, she's like the chosen one, and Hawk, her bodyguard, ex something else, and it's forbidden, and there's magic, and it's so good. And there's like, oh my god, it's amazing. It's amazing. Sometimes I forget how incredible the world is and how much I enjoyed the story. I'm currently still reading the series, so I'm still in that world, and it even expands into a spin-off, so I really enjoyed From Blood and Ash. If you haven't read it yet, girl, I won't judge you because it took me that long to read it, but go read it. If you loved Akatar, Throne of Glass, literally any romantasy book, go read From Blood and Ash. Okay, go read it. The worst book I've read in 2026 so far has to be On the Plus Side by Tabitha Vargo. Guys, oh, this is terrible. I read this recently. I think I got like 30% in. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Okay. So, this is a plus size, a curvy girl romance book, and that's why I wanted to read it, because I love myself a curvy girl romance book. But the thing is, this book has like, we have a rich girl, she's plus size, and then we have a poor guy from the wrong side of the tracks, and this girl, who is 20 by the way, his mother approaches this man and is like, hey, so I heard you're kind of a bit of in debt, so let me pay you money to date my daughter. You know, this could be, it's like a bit high schooly, the bed type stuff. But the thing is, this man, one, insufferable, he's misogynistic, he keeps, he's disgusting, he keeps talking about her body as if that's all she's worth. He's like, yeah, I don't date fat bitches, but this one's fine. Bro, hello, gross. The woman, she's also misogynistic. She's like, oh my god, I'm such a slut. Girl, don't start with me with that stupid 2000s bullshit. She's also like, haha, yeah, I love fat jokes because I'm fat and everyone laughs, so might as well laugh with them. No. Dialogue was so juvenile. The author, girl, are you fine? It was horrible. It was horrible. So that was, I think that will probably stay the worst book I've read so far this year. Like, I don't think it's going anywhere because that was pretty dang disgusting and awful. I mean, I debated putting Lights Out on this list, but I was like, at least I finished that one. I could finish it, but this one, no, hated it. The next prompt is the best sequel I've read so far this year, and guys, if you are not reading Rebecca Sharp books, what are you doing? What are you honestly doing? What are you doing? Rebecca Sharp is one of my favorite authors of all time. She writes the most fun, and like addictive books ever. So it's no surprise that she's on this list. The best sequel I've read so far this year has to be The Lightkeeper by Rebecca Sharp. Now listen, this was amazing. You have a brooding hero. He's like tortured. He's a veteran. He stays holed up in a lighthouse. A curvy, fun woman that's like a biologist, I think, studies sea creatures and stuff, goes to the lighthouse studying sea creatures, and they meet. And they are forced to spend time together and fall in love. Guys, incredible, incredible, incredible. Amazing. If you haven't read Rebecca Sharp yet, go do it right now. The worst sequel of 2026. This was really hard to do because I realized, girl, I haven't been reading many sequels, and if I did, I have been rereading other books and their series. I was like, I don't really want to put a lot of rereads on this list, so I'm gonna go with Swift and Saddled by Lila Sage. Not that this book was bad, it was just the worst sequel I have read because I didn't like it as much as all the other sequels I have read this year. If you've seen, I think, my May reading wrap-up where this one comes in, you'll know why I didn't really like this one. The female main character was irritating, so I didn't really like her, so I gave this book 3 stars. 3 stars. That's the worst sequel I have read. So it's not that bad. Like, the story was cute, the writing is good, the romance was cute. It's just, I didn't really like her that much, so that's why I gave it 3 stars. The next book on the book tag list is a new release that I haven't read so far. And that is Diabound by Sable Sorensen. I bought this pretty recently, so it's kind of not that surprising that I haven't read this book yet because I just bought it. But I think, did this come out this year even? Imagine it didn't. 2025, it's 2026, doll. Guys, listen. This book came out in 2025, but we're gonna ignore that because I bought it this year and I thought it was a new release. So, we're talking about Diabound, okay? I am really excited for Diabound. The new book, the sequel, came out this year. So, let's just roll with that. That was my intention 100% of the time. Diabound, and then its sequel, Furybound. This one came out last year. This Furybound came out this year. And I'm pretty excited to read both of them. This is werewolf romance and sold. Sold. I will read it. And I'm really excited for this book series. I think it's going to be a trilogy. So I don't know if I want to wait. Do I want to wait till next year before I start the series? I don't fucking know. Guys, it's difficult with series for me because I read Divine Rivals, loved it. I had to wait for the sequel. Haven't read it yet. Fun. So I really want to read Diabound. Like I said, werewolf romance. I think there's a bit of spice. It's a bit of fantasy, romance. And I'm really excited to read Diabound. The next tag is the most anticipated release for the next half of the year. And guys, it obviously has to be ACOTAR 6 and ACOTAR 7, which we know bumfuckle about. We just know we're getting them in October. It's October and January, I think. So I'm pretty excited for, I'm so excited to read those. I've been waiting for Azriel's book for a long fucking ass time. And if he does not end up with Gwen, guys, you will be hearing about it. You will be hearing from me and Sarah J. Maas. You will be hearing from me because they are made for each other. I don't need any Elaine truthers in the comment section. Guys, it's not the place for that. Okay, we are Gwenreal. We are a Gwenreal family over here. So I better not be hearing that in the comments down below. Okay, another book or books I'm very excited for is the next installment in the Binding 13 Boys of Tommen series. Guys, I thought this book series was done. I thought it was finished. That's why I started it. You see, so, but it is on me. It's on me for not doing my research. So I am really, really excited to read the next book in the series, which I really hope is Lizzie and Yu's book. I did hear we're getting another Claire and Gipsy book, maybe another Shannon and Johnny book. So I need them. I need them, please. Please, Chloe Walsh, I'm begging you. And she's been freaking with the Spotify playlist hints. Guys, you're freaking me out and I'm excited. The next, just a big stack of books here. The next prompt or tag is my biggest surprise of the year so far. And guys, it obviously has to be the Boys of Toman series, like, obviously. I did not expect to love the series as much as I do right now. I read Binding 13 and Keeping 13 a while ago, and I didn't feel the need to pick up the rest of the series. But this year I was like, no, fuck it, let's reread it and continue the series. And I'm so glad I did, because it's truly one of the best series I have ever read. And I love them so much. I've been hunting for special editions, especially the Eternal Embers ones. Guys, I need those in my life. And even though they're gonna cost an arm and a leg, I need them. So that's how you know if I love a series or I love a book. I probably go hunting for a lot of editions. That, like my record collection. I have like 4 copies of 1989 Taylor's version. Are they all the same? Yes. But I'm a collector, guys. I like my stuff. I like my trinkets and I love my gizmos and bobs. So I have been hunting for special editions of these books. That's how much I love this series. I love it. Then the next tag is a new favorite author. Guys, it was hard to mention. I mean, I can mention Chloe Walsh. I can mention, who the fuck wrote Fourth Wing? Rebecca Yarros. I can mention a lot of people. But I have decided to go with Jennifer L. Armentrout, the writer and author of the From Blood and Ash series. I have never read a JLA book before. So she is one of my new favorite authors. I probably will read her whole discography catalog at some point. So I'm really excited to dive in to the JLA world. Then we have my newest fictional crush. Obviously, all of the guys, well, not all of them, most of the guys. You know, let's just say all of the male main characters in the Boys of Toman series. Great stuff. Love them. Joey, you have my heart. But I decided to go with Gabriel Wolf from Wolf by Paisley Hope. Man, I love a man on a bike, and I love a man with a leather jacket and who only drinks Jack Daniels. So I obviously had to go with Gabriel Wolf. He's amazing. I love him. He's hot. He's angry. And he's a bit mean. So I love him. I love him. I love him. If you haven't read Wolf yet, go do that. Homework, go do that. Then the next prompt is a book that made you cry. Now, the whole series kind of made me cry. Well, as close as I can come to cry. Tears welling up and me blinking it back rapidly. And that is Releasing 10 by Chloe Walsh. This is the most heartbreaking book out of all of them. Without the trauma that this girl goes through and the she's so misunderstood. It's like, God, this is fucking heartbreaking. It breaks my heart. This book is actually very fucking heartbreaking. Accurate cover. So this is the book that made me cry because, guys, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Then a book that made me happy. Guys, I know I'm cheating because this is a reread, but stop. Okay, and it has to be The Deal by Al Kennedy. This book is funny, and I got a show to watch after I read it. So of course I'm gonna pick The Deal by Al Kennedy. Garrett Graham, Hannah Wells, Dean De Laurentiis, everyone on that hockey team, every character in this book is extremely funny. Al Kennedy is extremely funny, and I just had such a fun time reading The Deal. So that's the book I chose. I'm sorry, I know I'm cheating with the reread, but this is my video and I make the rules. So the next prompt is the most beautiful book I bought or received, and I can't pick because they're like my children, but I've bought these two books recently, and they are some of my, what I think, some of my most beautiful books I own. I mean, The Princess Knight by Kate Jacobs is just such a pretty book. It helps that this is one of my favorite artists, but it's just so freaking pretty. So I really love the cover of this one. It's just chef's kiss. And then obviously The Irresistible Urge to Fall for Your Enemy by Bridget Knightley. This is also a really pretty edition with the pink end pages and the pink spine. Amazing. So it was kind of a toss-up. I couldn't really choose between them two, so I picked them both because, again, this is my video. So I love them. The characters, the pink on the black, the freaking paperback edition. I don't know if I need to buy that as well because it's also amazing. It's also so pretty, and I'm excited to read that one. Then the last tag of this video is, what are books that you need to read by the end of the year? And darling, there's a bunch. There's a lot of books that I need to read, but I've chosen the few that I think are kind of dire at this point. And first, let's start with the obvious, the Throne of Glass series. Now, I have read Throne of Glass, I have read Crown of Midnight. Have I read the rest of the series? No. The Restraint is kind of insane how I walked. I read a few pages of Aerify. I'm like, I'll come back later, and just left Rowan there in the book waiting for me. So I really need to read that before ACOTAR 6 and 7 starts. Because if you, spoiler alert, if you've read the newest Crescent City book, and guys, mute. If you don't want Crescent City spoilers, mute this video right now until I show you a thumbs up. If you've read Crescent City, and especially the second and third book, where we have a bit of crossover between Bryce and Reese and the whole ACOTAR universe, you'll know why I really need to read Throne of Glass. What if that happens again and I don't know what the fuck is going on? And that's my worst fear. So the fear of missing out. So that's why I really need to hop to it and read the rest of the Throne of Glass series. So I'm excited. I love Sarah J Maas, and I'm excited to read in it. You can tell how long I have these books because these are the old covers. I think I have Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, and Air of Fire in these editions, and I haven't read that yet. Insane. The next series I really want to tackle, because I've been seeing it everywhere, is the Zodiac Academy series. Guys, this series goes on for centuries. I feel there's 15 books, and I bought The Awakening, the first one in the series, last year I think, and I haven't read it yet. From what I gathered, there's a school, and they all have powers based on their zodiac element, I think. So I think an Aries would have fire power, and Pisces would have fish power, Cancers have crab power. Oh my god, they give you crabs. That's fucking hilarious. But I'm excited to read the Zodiac Academy. It should be a big and beefy book. Also, these books are not fucking cheap. These books are so expensive. I think it's because they are not traditionally published. Guys, I don't know, I'm gonna go bankrupt buying the whole series, but there's that. Then the last book or series I really want to read this year is the Fourth Wing series. I don't know what the series is called, but I want to read Fourth Wing, and then Iron Flame, and then Onyx Storm, and then whatever Rebecca Yarros is cooking up with that novella of hers. But as you can see, guys, I'm kind of cheating because I have read Fourth Wing and I loved it. But I'm currently rereading Fourth Wing and annotating it. So I know the gist of Fourth Wing. I know everything that goes on. But I'm annotating it so in-depthly. I have like sticky notes everywhere. So I'm rereading it, and then I want to read the rest of the series. And it's incredible. You know, I think I read this book. I read it and I was like, yeah, I need to reread that immediately. So I did, because I was like not in the mood for anything else. So, and I need to pick it up again. Guys, I read stuff and then it's like, oh my god, I have an exam. Forget about it for a second. Then I pick up my Kindle and then I read other stuff. So I really want to read Fourth Wing. That is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, you're a real one. Love you guys. If you want to tell me all your answers to the book prompts, leave them down below in the comment section. I'm excited to hear from you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It is free. Completely free, guys. No hidden fees like a gym membership. It's free. Remember to follow me here. The notification will pop down, and follow me there on social media. I post every now and then a lot of shit to my stories if you want to see that. A lot of reading challenges I want to involve you guys in. So check that out. Check out my TikTok if you like watching me do the renegade, I guess. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye bye.